Not only has the internet brought an impact on collectors to purchase their goods from, but it has also incited them to share their hobby and unite. But how?
Collectors tend, they do. Yes, people will tell you about the collection, what they've got, um, but a lot of them tend to do it on the internet. They have forums for particular collectibles.
I've actually got quite a few friends on Facebook. They're also collectors, and I've met some guys off eBay that, they're also collectors and, making trades and hanging out. And I don't know, it's something that it brings me joy.
I guess, aside from having this kind of, the stuff around you and be able to, to look at it and enjoy it and appreciate all the detail, it's also, the other element is quite nice. I've made quite a lot of friends online and various other places who are also collectors who I'm able to interact with quite regularly, and I think that's one of the best things is meeting really, really nice people, having conversations with them, and for me, it's nice to have the pieces and have them around me, but I really put a lot of emphasis on people that I've met and the forums that I post on. And
what I enjoy about it most is being part of the community of collectors and sharing my collection and talking about my collection with other collectors who appreciate it. And you meet a lot of friends online from this hobby.
Explaining what I do with Pizza Origin has been it's been a challenge. It's fantastic. I love it. People ask me what do I do, and I'm like, yeah, I don't really even know what I do. What I actually do, physically do, is I record myself getting new toys, new collectible, whatever you want to call it, and I review it. Like, I get it. I'm super pumped. I get really, really annoyingly pumped. Like, I start sounding like a little girl because I'm so pumped when I get something new, and that's what I do. I record the entire thing. I don't edit. I just record myself being a little girl over this new thing. I open it up. I show people how it comes. If it comes broken, then you see it broken. If it comes awesome, then you see it awesome. And I tell you what I think of it. And it has gotten me places. I've been able to work with Sideshow Collectibles, doing videos for them. Got to go to Beijing, China, for the 3A show in Beijing with Actually Wood. I mean, I never thought that was going to happen of me making stupid videos on YouTube, but and there you go.
It's kind of like a package because for me, it progressed into YouTube as well. Because originally it was just for me for collecting, and then I found YouTube and sharing the experience with other collectors, and that whole package of being involved with other people and showing my collectibles to other people. It's very satisfying for me.
Yeah, and you can share your views among others as a community and get their thoughts as well, and that's how it goes round and round, isn't it?
Yes, exactly. Yeah. You get feedback, and sometimes it might be bad feedback. There might be some people who are keen on some of these characters, but you take the good with the bad, really. Anybody who's on YouTube, they tend to influence me as well. Because originally I bought the Arnold Schwarzenegger bus because I saw a video of Night Slade 2.5 years ago, and I was impressed, so I picked up that bus. So it's as well, as much as me influencing people, but I get influenced of people as well, of their reviews. And I find them important as well, because if you're spending, £300, £400 or £500 or £1,000, it's a big investment, and you need to know for sure that it's what you want. So the videos on YouTube, it really is a handy system to watch videos rather than just seeing static images or photographs of these collectibles.
Yes, it shows you around the actual product as well, doesn't it? That.
Yeah. I think a video can't be beaten. A still picture's a still picture, but a video you get a feel for the size of it. Well, it's the only way to review, in my opinion, is by a video, not by a written review. I prefer to see a YouTube video.
What was the best thing about being a collector?
What's the best thing about right here, dog? Right here. Then let me show you. That's the best thing about being a collector, man. You get to play with all these toys. I mean, what else do you want? People think you don't have girlfriends or a life because you play with toys. It's like, I don't do this 24/7. But guess what? I come from work or from a party and whatnot, and you know what? I want to play with my toys. So I get down, start playing with my toys, be a little kid for like 5 seconds or maybe an hour. But that's the best thing about collecting, man. It's awesome. Also, you know, you collect a bunch of stuff, let's say, you know, old stuff you've had since you were a kid. And that crap reminds you of good times you've had, either watching the show that the toy belongs to or just playing with that toy. So, you know, the memories are awesome as well. So being a collector rocks.
I guess just kind of letting your inner child come out, and you get to live through the pieces that you collect because they just kind of portray your personality and some of the passions that you have. So some of the pieces that I have just kind of a representation of, you know, my particular tastes and things that I like as far as movies. You know, so great thing about collecting them is just, you know, every time you look at them, you just get taken right back.
I've got a toy room that I never had when I was a kid. I think it's as simple as that. I walk into my... It's not completely finished. We've only really just started getting it into some sort of order. But it's just like looking at toys from when I was a kid, and it just brings me back to those days, really.
Just try to piece together what I'd like to piece together a history of railways from double O gauge, really.
Where do you see your collection in the future? Do you like have any plans of selling them or keeping them forever or what?
Yeah, I really can't see myself selling them. What I'd like to do is keep them, and I'd like to let my daughter have them, you know, when I get to a certain age, and I'm more than happy for her to do whatever she wants with them, and she can make money from them, and to help with her education or pay for education or the way it's going now.
Oh my God, who knows? I've got addiction, man.
You just keep it as it goes, really, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, I love it. I mean, it's a hobby. I mean, I suppose I could be doing other things, you know, with my money, but, you know, I'm single. You know, I enjoy this, so...
So we've moved into this new house now, and this room's a bigger room that I collect in. So it's opened up a lot more opportunities for me. But you know, at the end of the day, eventually I've got to stop. Otherwise, it's just going to look ridiculous. So I would imagine I've probably got about another 2 years or 2.5 years collecting, and then I've filled up this room, and then I'll start on another room.